Good evening. The mostly clear and dry conditions we've seen across our state over the last week or so, unfortunately, are all coming to an end this week. We have got a couple of weather systems which are going to be moving in from the west, and as a result, widespread rain and thunderstorm activity with the next 8 days seeing at least 25 millimetres right across our state. Let's check out some of our local temperatures and rainfall figures for our area today. In Mackay, we got to a top of 23 degrees after an overnight low of 15 degrees. A few showers around for Eton with a top of 22. To 9 a.m. this morning, the heavier rainfall totals were generally further inland from the coast, with the coast picking up anywhere between 1 to 5 millimetres of rainfall. On the satellite image, you can see lots of cloud cover through central and western parts of the state. That's with a trough of low pressure. We've also got a trough which is just sitting off the coastline, and as a result, we've seen some heavy falls anywhere between Cairns and Mackay over the last 24 hours. So our moisture feed is coming in from the Coral Sea. That's all thanks to this large high which is just sitting in the Tasman. That's pumping in all this tropical moisture to the inland and allowing for these really heavy rainfall totals. Now over the next 24 hours we're going to see an upper level system move in from the west. That's basically going to amplify the rainfall and thunderstorm activity through inland and eastern parts of the state before it starts to die down a little bit by Wednesday, but then re-amplify again on Thursday and Friday. So overall this week is looking pretty wet statewide. Looking at our local district forecast for tomorrow, cloudy with rain areas on the way, moderate southeast to easterly winds. In Bowen, temperatures will generally range between 17 and 23 degrees with a top of 21 degrees for Mackay. For the central highlands and coalfields, we can expect some rain areas with some isolated thunderstorms, light to moderate east to northeasterly winds. In Claremont, temperatures will range between 11 and 20 degrees. Checking the coastal waters forecast, we can expect east to southeasterly winds at around 20 to 25 knots, seas 2.2 metres and swell to around 1.5 metres. Low tide for Mackay Outer Harbour tomorrow is at 9:52 into the evening, and high tide is just after 4 o'clock into the evening as well. Diving conditions for tomorrow, underwater visibility for tomorrow is expected between 10 to 12 metres, Hook Island around 10 to 12 metres, as is Hayman Island, so similar conditions to what we have seen today. Sunrise for tomorrow is expected at 6:40 in the morning, and sunset is around 5:36 into the afternoon. Taking a look at the forecast for the next week, it is looking a little bit wet all the way to the start of the weekend. We should see some clearer and dry conditions develop by Sunday. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter at WinQueensland_weather. Now it's back to Marita.
Thanks, Hannah, and welcome to the team. That is the news right across our region. Thanks for your company. We'll see you all again tomorrow night from 6 o'clock for the best hour of news in the country. Good night.
This has been a Win News presentation from Win Television, Australia's largest commercial television network.